I'm doing pretty well. Thank you all for being here. I myself am very happy to be here. My name is Brian. I'm brother to Kevin and son to Jim and Mary. It feels kind of somewhat inappropriate for me to be a best man. Though Kevin is fit like an Olympian and I look more like an unmade bed. The only thing I've ever bested my brother in is a better finish time at the Biran. Yes. Oh. 2 years and counting. I mean, but don't be surprised, it's the only thing. Not true. I've known Kevin since 1984. We've been fighting ever since. I've never been very generous with my brother. In fact, I've been mostly culpable and shitty, difficult. And though today I'm the best man, at this lovely ceremony, it's long been clear to me that my brother is the best man, and the better man. From the oil of my parents, somewhere came this huge personality. Kevin's energy and optimism, his loud mouth and laugh, his willingness to make an idiot of himself for other people's pleasure. It sometimes confuses even myself as how do we come from the same family. But that's okay, because no two stones are alike, and we do come from the same family. And today, I couldn't be more proud of that moment. Calling my brother, yesterday, tomorrow, and today. And I don't know that there's a reason for all of us, but if there is, then Kevin, I believe Jessica is your reason. Your happiness together is so impenetrable, I can't even make a joke about it. And to do so would be a disservice. And Jessica, you define good news. How you put up with Kevin and his skin-crawling puns and his general corniness is absolutely beyond me. But ever since you touched down upon his life, you altered his confidence and shaped his growth to become a better human, a human I'm ever more elated to call my brother. You're lovely and you're real, and I'm honored and humbled to have such a warm presence is now a legal part of my family. As for the future, I'd like to have a word with you both. You can believe a lot of the hard time we've been giving you. The many Jay Lenos in our crowd today, maybe sticking their shoulders in your, shove an elbow in your rib. I guess that's the expression. Yeah. And tell you things like, love is one long street dream and then marriage is the alarm clock. Or every man needs a wife because things sometimes go wrong that you can't blame on the government. So on, etc. But I ask you, don't listen that hard. Here is the real secret that you all must know. Today is not the first day of hard reality. It is the first day of imagination. It will be imperfect in the way all love is perfect. And today, remember that at some point in your lives, what you now have, you once longed for. Which is to say that what love sees is true. That the world's fullness is not made, but found. The reality, what you waited through, what you worked for to get here is now over if you choose. You only get to experience your forever once. So I hope you imagine the rest of your days. Tell us about them. I'd like to end with a little poem to take with you. It's called Credo by a favorite poet of mine named Matt Rower. It's a good credo. It's not too grand or too flashy. It's like a pocket knife. It's useful when it needs to be useful. And I hope it proves itself now. I believe there is something else entirely going on here, but no single person can ever know it. So we fall in love. It could also be true that what we use every day to open cans with something much nobler that we'll never recognize. I believe the woman sleeping beside me doesn't care what's going on outside, that her body is warm with trust, which is a great beginning. So, help me raise in class the great beginnings and everything after. Kevin Foley, Jessica Circle, Kevin and Jessica Foley.
Yeah, right.